I've got an ad. Welcome everyone to Tier 2. We are here for the 100% mystery round, and it's good to be back, guys. It's good to be here, and we are about to do the wheel spin here. Good to be back, guys. It's good to be here. Okay, so are we ready for the wheel spin? The wheel spin is coming in 5, 4, 3, 2. Where are we racing, Skillsy? And there we have it. So we have the land of the palm leaves, the chaos that's going to be in turn one. We are heading to the Americas. We are going to Miami. Miami for 100%. This is going to be absolutely chaos. I tell you what, your boy Skillsy hooked you up because this is going to be one of the sickest races of the season. It's good to be back here, guys. If you're in the chat, let us know that you are here in the chat below. If you're not in the chat, then get in the chat. We have currently 19 people here for the mystery round viewer. Let's get things going. Start your engines.
And it's lights out and away we go.
Kevin, that was some Viking comeback.
They almost touch. Here's a ninth for you. Lewis.
Thank you so much, guys.
We did it, Will. Who's that gone on? Ocon wins the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Guys, paradise, like traffic paradise. What is this one?
Through goes Hamilton.
It's not over yet.
Yeah. Battery has changed. To whom it may concern you.
Oh, you say it.
That's pole position, Lance. Pole position.
I'm in the wall. The Ferraris were in the middle of the road. Stop inventing. Stop inventing.
Oh, yes! You know what that is? Simply lovely. I tell you that.
Welcome to Japan. We're at Suzuka for the Tier 2 Wallaby Final, where a champion will be crowned on the last day of the calendar. Your lap length here is 5.870 kilometers. The race is... Oh, there we go. We're back. Far out. Wrong video showing. Skillsy is here, mate. We know that Skillsy's here if we stuff it up. We know what it's about. So let's just get the Twitchies up here. The Twitchies up on the phone. We've got multiplayer event. We're waiting for that. So I'm just going to go load some stuff. So here we go. Tier 2. It is a short quali. I can't wait for this race. It is a 100% mystery round, folks. It is the round that every other league wants to copy. Every other league. It is in the chat. Please let us know. Otherwise, it's going to be boring just talking to myself all night. Chat and let me know if the sound's all right as well. Icarus is typing in the chat. Let's go here. think we might be good. It's looking better from my end. Come on. I think we might be good. Oh, yes, we are back. Sorry, fam. Coffee, can you just confirm that we are back and we are, in fact, good? Oscar Cardo is out of qualifying already as Father Techie goes a 1:27.137. Are we good now, Goffy? Can you just let me know, mate, if my sweet voice is coming through on your end? But we do have a 100% race here. Father Techie is P1 currently. P1 Camilo also out for his lap as well. We don't really need the tyre on there. Sorry for that, a little bit of dodginess, but it wouldn't be a skillsy stream without a little bit of dodginess, would it? So welcome back. We are glad that you're here. I'm just trying to get a better I need a better setup. I just hurt my back a little bit. Like I have to lean forward. I'm not sure. I think I just need I don't know, maybe just sit in my seat and do it. Maybe that'd be better. Lean back a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I've got a couch here. But the problem is if I move, let me test it. If I move my microphone, if I, for instance, if I go back here, I wonder how that sounds. Let me just tell me how that sounds as P1 Camilo goes. I'm just going to test it back here. Put you back into it. P1 Camilo goes pole position with a 1:26.410. But then I've got to balance this and I've got to check the chat. Let me see if I. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, but then what does the camera look like? Oh, maybe I can move the camera. Hang on a sec, fam. I don't know, man. Here we go. We're just going to check some stuff. Here we go. And then let's just go back here. Do that maybe. And then I can still... Nah, it's not going to work. Carl Finese goes P2. Nah, I don't think that's going to work. I don't like it. I'm just going to have to have a bad back. Bad back for Wallaby. It's all right. It's all right. Whoop. Muted my microphone. Here we go. Carl Finese goes P2. By the way, I didn't get any feedback from my fam, so a little bit. Just gotta lean back a little bit. There we go. All right, so P1 Camilo goes P1. Finally goes P1 with Matif. P3 in the Mercedes with a 1:26.578. MJ Roller in the Aston Martin, and we have 7 different constructors in the top 7, mind you. So that is a good feat. And if you're here for some good viewing, I just want to say welcome. Because it's going to be a cracking race as Boltsaru goes okay in Sector 2. He comes down that back straight. His DRS will open right now. Back window is open. Gaining an extra 18 kilometers an hour here at Miami. And then you want to try and get your car all the way to the right and then get the brakes on, swing it around, take a little bit of curve, not too much, and try and open the track up as much as possible. Just try and touch that wall. And don't touch these curves. Get as close as you can to them. Foot down, and Boltsaru goes P5 in the McLaren for a 1:26.661. Provisional pole will belong to Camilo for now. And we are so glad that you're joining us. I've got my coffee. Here we go. I don't think I can do 100% like this. My back's not good like this. I've had a few back issues. Took the disc a few years ago, and it still gives me a little bit of bother. So maybe I can just Yuki's invalidate as well. Osgo Kano, the big news from this qualifying session. He has shat the bed and DNF'd, and Kirko will not be happy. And do you want to see how happy Kirko is? Here's a little gem that we've had from a couple of years ago now, or maybe last season it was. But please, for the love of God, enjoy.
Matt Skills asked me to do these bloody interviews. It's not really an interview. He hasn't asked me any questions. He just sends me messages. I don't know what the bloody hell he's on about. Last time I checked Paddock Check, I tell you what, we only have Bevs at the moment in the Red Bull. It's absolutely outstanding the season that he has had. He's kept very quiet. He's not the most person in chat that gets talking, etc., etc. He just turns around and gets the job done. As Matty Skills, love you, bro. Matt Skills asked me to do these
because it's bloody good, mate. It is the best video on the internet, and I'll play it all the time if I'm streaming. I mean, it is absolutely fantastic, and I mean, you've just got to love the guy. You just gotta love the guy, hey.
That skills asked me to do.
Why is he still playing? There we go. There we go. It is bloody good. All right, Shifty Riz has gone P1. Provisional poll, 8 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock here in the mystery round of 100%er here at Miami. Let's have a look at where we are standing in terms of the standings. Standings now have moved from Goffey, but he's done a wonderful job. Shifty Wizard is P1 in the championship so far. As we're just going to follow Coda around. He's on the Haas. He's a hot lap at the moment as well. Just going through sector 2. Scoob says, can I grab my invite, please, Labs? Yes, you can, mate. Let's go invites and requests. And Scooby-Doo, where are you? Oh, communicating online services. Love that. Scoob, where are you? Scoob. Why are you not my... Oh, there you go. There you go, mate. Invited. Better get a hot lap in. Better win. So Shifty Wizard, P1 at the moment in Tier 2 with 162 points. 1 point behind is Yuki Bear with a 161 in the Ferrari, and he takes pole position as well as we're speaking about that. And then Kahoot on 141, and then your boy Carl Faniza on 119. Zozzy is P5, Kamikaze P6, Ozgo Kano P7. He's binned it tonight. Remember, double points up for grabs tonight. MJ Roller P8, Camilo P9, With Matif P10, and then you got Boltaroo, Scooby-Doo, Magic Shit, Squashy, Joshy, Techie, Formula Fish, Ulvenov, JTM, and then you've got some people holding up the back row as well. As for the constructors, Aston Martin is 255 out in front by a fair margin from the Williams at 215. Ferrari gaining a place last week to P3, 185, and then RB on their tail as well in P4. Mercedes P5, Alpine P6, Haas, McLaren, Red Bull, and the Kick Sauber is taking home the wooden spoon so far at the moment. That was after Brazil. That was before the double points round, though. Anything can happen tonight. Ozgo Kano, did you get back in, mate? Just let me know if you are in. Bog just says, let's go, Aston. And yeah, the chat is just going wild tonight for this race. Yuki Bear provisional pole at the moment. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. I think it's the Red Bull that is off at the moment. And Kamikaze is yet to set a lap here at Miami. It's Miami, bitch. So, some stats for you here at Miami is, where's my timing gone? I don't know how long we got left. My timing screen's gone. This is a pain in the ass. I hate this. Freaking, there we go, 6 minutes. Stupid game. The track length here is 5.412 kilometers. Your race length is 155 kilometers. Oh, no, it's 308 kilometers tonight because we're at 100%. 308 kilometers. We will be going around the Miami circuit for 57 times. There are 16 turns. That is 8 to the left and 8 to the right. The circuit opened here in 2022. The track record is 1 minute 26 by Max for Dickhead, and the lap record also held by Max for Dickhead with a 129.708. All right, so pole position is super important. Your boy in the RB goes pole position with a 126.169. Get in there, Carl. Miami, the yacht state. That's very true there, Dante. It's a Dante. Remember, we've got 3 DRS zones. The first one opens 90 meters after turn 8. And the second one activates 525 meters after turn 16. And the third DRS zone activates on the turn 19 apex. We've got 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in qualifying. Your tyre compounds for this evening is the C2, C3, and C4 tyre compounds, soft, medium, and hard. Given that we don't have any rain, then we'll get onto the intermediate and the wet tyres. All right, I think it is time for some dad jokes. We've got 4 minutes 30 left, and I've got a ripper one for you guys, if I can remember it. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, man, someone told me the other day it was so good. Can't remember, but I'll have to tell you guys when I remember it. Carl Faniza comes into the pit. MJ Roller is out for a run at the moment. He's gone out very early, 4 minutes left, and he has set a purple first sector. So watch this. This track will ramp up. Remember, it's a fairly new surface. The track's only been open for a few years. It hasn't been resurfaced yet, but as cars go around as they lay the rubber down. You want to try and get on those good racing lines and pick up those tenths, as the track will get faster as we go through qualifying. MJ Roller through sector 2 then, through this little difficult hairpin section. You want to try and take as much of those curves as possible. Try and keep it nice and tight. Slow in, fast out. And he's also 1/10 up through sector 2, but it was a little bit slower than sector 1 as he comes down this main straight. His back window will come open and give him that extra speed. And then you want to try and get your car over to the right-hand side. Slow the car up as fast as you can. You want to try and hit this apex and then open up the track by getting as close to that wall as possible without hitting it. Try and rotate the car through, activate DRS down the main straight, and MJ Roller will go P2 with the 126.176. Not too shabby at all. And that might be all she wrote for MJ Roller. Father Techie is out in the McLaren. He was looking for a race win tonight. He talked it up, man. He talked some shit in the chat. Let's see what he can do. Round sector 3 he goes, and he is good enough for P3. And as you can see, this track is starting to ramp up big time. Kamikaze is out on his last flying lap. We've got 3 minutes left in qualifying. Carl Finese is in the pit. Yuki Bear, Shifty Wizard as well. So Kamikaze out. He chooses not to have the traffic. He's got a little bit of traffic in front of him with Poms for the win and Kahoot. Hey, Kahoot actually signed him with his actual name this time. Thank you so much, you dirty burger. I tell you what, that was getting stale as last night's pizza when you're doing that to me. Far out. We've actually got Swayze Ando reserving in the Williams tonight. And as far as I'm aware, it is the actual Swayze Ando and not just someone playing silly buggers and stuffing me up all night again. That is some good caffeine. As Yuki Bear comes out for his outlap as well. So let's see what Kamikaze can do. The track is ramping up if you can get your lines correct. And they will all be on soft tires now. A little bit of fuel. One last run. Give it as much as you can. This won't be Kamikaze's run because he's not used any of his ERS. So 2 warm-up laps for Kamikaze. Let's see if that is going to play a part. He will have slightly warmer tires and you should get a little bit more speed out of it. But I'm not sure if that's going to help you around Miami. But let's just check where everyone is going. Kahoot starts his last flying lap in the Alpine, followed by Poms for the win. So there's a little bit of a tow situation there as well. Kamikaze has dived in the pit, so he has cranked out his lap. He is finished. So let's see what Kahoot and the Alpines can do. P1 Camilla and Coda also out for the Haas, but they're not going to tow each other either. But Kahoot through sector 1 then keeps it fairly tidy. This is a very difficult corner. Big left-hander and then down into the DRS straight. You want to try and get that well. 2/10 up on his original time. So he is improving. Magic Shot, Tito, former Fish, Ulfanuk all start their last flying laps as well. We are down to 1 minute left in qualifying. Kahoot then through the middle sector. We'll try and negotiate this slow speed section. You just want to try and get your car up through this as fast as possible. Magic Shot is improving by 8/10 so far in the first sector. So he is absolutely flying. Squashy Joshy has just started his last flying lap. Yuki Bear and Shifty Wizard has also started their last flying laps as well. So let's have a look then. Magic Shot has lost a lot of time in sector 2. I'm not sure what happened there. The Alpine of Kahoot was flying. It's down in sector 3 now. Will be finishing his lap very shortly. Poms for the win has invalidated. So his lap will be thrown in the bin. Can he get around for one more lap? It is the Alpine of Kahoot comes through the final sector. And he goes good enough for P2 in the Alpine. I tell you what, this lap is ramping up. MJ Roller goes pole position with 126.013. Kamikaze's finished. What can Squashy Joshy do then? Through this middle sector he goes. Shifty Wizard, he is down in his time. He is not improving. Your championship leader goes through sector 2. He's going to have a big sector 2 and sector 3. Yuki Bear through sector 2 has improved in sector 1. Carl Finese starts his last flying lap and he is also improving through sector 2. So we have got a fight for pole position as Shifty Wizard comes down the back straight. Ulfador finishes, former Fish finishes as well. They don't improve. Currently MJ Roller is on provisional pole. Squashy Joshy will come through with the first of these runners to come through. In sector 3 he goes in. He has been improving, but I don't think this is going to be a fast enough time for pole position, but he will improve. Down the main straight he goes P6. So the Shifty Wizard comes through, only good enough for P7. Yuki Bear comes through and puts it on pole position, but Carl Finese has invalidated. So it's going to be Yuki Bear. Yuki Bear is going to take pole position unless Camilo can do something special in Sector 3. It doesn't look like it. Only good enough for P9. Holmes for the wins also improving, but he has invalidated. And so it's going to be the Ferrari, who's second in the championship, will start on pole position for the 100% Miami Grand Prix with Matisse. Will lock out the front row with the Mercedes for P2. Well done. MJ Roller P3, Coda P4. Great lap by him. Carl Finizio has dived into the pits. Will start from the third row in P5. Kahoot only good enough for P6. Techie P7. Squashy Joshy P8. Camilo P9. Shifty Whizzer. Big shock there. Shat the bed in P10. Would like something a little bit higher, but we have got a race on our hands, folks. Get excited. Strap in. Put the seatbelt on. Grab the banana out of your ass. And let's get racing. What a start we're going to have here. There you go, Goffy. The timing screen's for you, you sexy bitch. Osgo Kano down in P19. Where's Scoob? Where is Scoob? Scoob, where are you, bro? I invited you. Not good enough, man. Not good enough. You're sacked. Traded. You traded. My friend Tony had me to say this to me backwards. Backwards name his say to not me told Tony friend my. I don't get it. Is that what you wanted me to do? Yep, this is a tight tier, Dante. This is a tight tier. Yes, Wooly, it is your boy Matt Skills here, brother. And it is tighter than Dante's asshole, this tier 2 between 1st and 19th. Dante pointing out it was only a second. Well, we're here. We've got 100% for you. And the only question is, are you ready to ejaculate over some racing? Because this is going to be an incredible night here at Wallaby Racing League, the #1 sim racing league this side of Santa's arsehole. The cry will be, where was I if you're not racing in this league? Because this is the greatest league of all time. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom, boom. Man, I'm losing my voice already. I don't know how to keep it. I've just got to breathe, do some back exercises because I'm hunching over like the hunchback from Notre Dame. The things I do for you people. Man, my shoulders got some definition lately. I should wear a tank top, I reckon, to streams. I'll give all the little boys bonus. That did not sound good. That was a joke. Don't come after me, FBI. I love you all. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, EA. Come on, 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 come on. Here we go. No formation left. 1, 2. Let's go. I don't know if anyone caught the Miami Pistons game the other night, but the audacity. Here we go. Yuki Bear with pole position here. Turn 1 is always chaos. We have got 5 lights out, and away we go here at Miami. It is Yuki Bear off the start. It looks like we've got a pretty good start, and around turn 1 we go then. There's already a little bit of kerfuffle. We've got a Haas around, and he's lost Codas down to P8 now. The kick Salva, Squashy Doshy has got caught on the inside, but it is Yuki Bear off to a great start. Comps to the win in the Alpine, also down. Scoot getting a great start then, and the other Ferrari, Nufnuf, up into P15. So Comps to win losing out, but it is Osgo Kano making a move on Scoot down the back up into P17 as Squashy Joshy and Shifty Wizard going wheel to wheel. They all have to form in now, but it is Nito on the outside looking to get a position, and he does. Gets for no reason. It's 100% right now. But anyway, as you can see, P1 Camilo is the fastest man on track at the moment. Yuki Bear is flying out in front. 7/10 already in Miami. He's out in front. As you see the race strategy down the bottom there, you can go 2-stop here, medium, medium, soft, or you can go medium, too hard. Let's just have a look at the tyre choices so everyone going on mediums except Ozgo Kano, who's choosing to go long and going on the hards. Let's see the biggest winners and the biggest losers so far. Dito up 3, Swayze Ando also up a couple. Koda, as we said at the start, is lost a couple of positions, and then Pomsel wins down 4. Former Fish down 3 to last place. But we're here for 57 laps. We're here for a long time and a good time. At the moment is Yuki Bear out in front by 5/10. With Matif and MJ Roller hunting him down. So it's going to be super interesting to see who, if anyone, it doesn't look like anyone did get damage on that first lap. So all pretty tight as we see With Matif make a great move under DRS and goes into the lead for the Mercedes. So With Matif is leading the Miami Grand Prix and the fastest man on track with a 1:29.706. We are lap 3 of 57. Carl Fineza P4, Kahoot P5, Father Techie is P6. Shifty Wizard then looking to make a few moves. He is your current championship leader as well. Goffy says Red Bull's in the mud. You are correct. Magic Shot and Former Fish holding up the back down as Scoob also has to dive into the pits. He had some damage as well. So Scoob into the pits. Not good for the RBs or the Red Bull collective at all there. Goot right on the back of Carl Fineza. He will get DRS as well down this straight. So Yuki Bear does regain the lead of this Grand Prix, and I suspect that's going to happen a lot of times during this race. With that, we've got 3 DRS zones, 2 very long ones, and lots of changes to occur during the Grand Prix. Man, maybe it would have been good to have a second comms here tonight. 57 laps, it's a bloody lot of laps to talk for. I'm not sure what you guys want me to talk about tonight. I could talk about many things. So down the back straight we go once more then. It all sort of sorts itself out a little bit now, but with Matif, what does he do? Does he keep trying to battle Yuki Bear here, scrubbing up his tyres, or is he happy just to sit behind for a few laps and just manage? Because at the moment, we know you don't win the race on the 3rd lap, but if someone could get out in front and get some fresh and get some clean air, that would help. Also for Yuki Bear and with Matif, as we see Shifty Wizard get past Squashy Joshy, which was absolutely paramount if Shifty Wizard's going to have a say in this race. He needs to get up the park here, as Swayze Ando also looking to get a move done on Squashy Joshy. Nothing doing there. He does shut the door, but around the first sector we go. Swayze Ando does have a little bit of a moment, but it does look like he's got some speed here at Miami, so he's going to bring in some good points, I think, tonight for the Williams. But as we see him and the other Williams split the kick Saubers, as I was saying, super important for Shifty Wizard to get that job done and try and get out of some pressure here. As With Matif does start to gain on Yuki Bear. He has got that DRS. Is he going to sit in behind, or is he going to make a move into this turn here? The inside line is where you want to be, or the outside for the switchback. He does decide to stay in behind. Smart move by him. Kamikaze and Swayze Ando decide to switch positions under DRS. They are teammates, probably Kamikaze calling team orders there, being a team principal and all, and telling Swayze Ando, hey bro, get behind me, will ya? And Kamikaze goes through into P11. Squashy Joshy still on the back of Shifty Wizard, who's trying to chase down P1 Camilo. Not a great qualifying for Shifty Wizard, as we see With Matif take the lead once more under DRS. And it's important here that MJ Roller stays within touching distance here. He's starting to lose him a little bit and has a lot of pressure from the cars behind him in Carl Fineza. But there is a DRS train all the way down to P9, and it's going to be hard for Shifty Wizard to close that gap. Well, that's an interesting follow. Just let me do a bit of a back stretch cut. Get some mobility in there. Oh, that's good. All right, here we go. Feel a bit lightheaded. I think I need some food. As Kahoot looks like he's going to make a move on the Carlberger. Kahoot's also flying, having a good race from him. Good qualifying in the championship fight as well. And just looking at, you can see he's just scrubbing up his tyres a little bit, maybe trying to get out of the draft air of Carl Fineza, just trying to break that slipstream a little bit He has a look on the inside, but nothing doing. He's not close enough and will stay in P4. He's got a lot of pressure. We know Techie, Kahoot, and Carl will all be in a party together, sucking each other's knobs off. So we'll see how that plays out as Instado tries to make a move on Swayze Ando, but nothing doing. Swayze Ando does close the door through this middle sector. It is a tricky part to overtake, but overtakes can happen here and do happen here. But Swayze Ando doing well to hold him off and holding off the pack for his teammate as well in Kamikaze, who's now 1.5 seconds up the road. So good for him. Yuki Bear switching with Matif once more down that main straight. Yuki Bear now is your leader of the Grand Prix. And Squashy Josh is either going to make a move. He did have a bit of a look. And who else had a look was It's Dito. And it is the McLaren of Boltsaru looking to get up on the inside of Swayze Ando. They bang wheels. They go wheel to wheel. It's Boltsaru and Swayze Ando. But Boltsaru has to stick in behind. There was contact. And Swayze Ando maintains P13. And Kamikaze also making a move up on Squashy Joshy. Coda on Father Techie as well, making a move. So there are moves going on everywhere around here. Don't go anywhere. Lap 6 of 57, and we have a race on our hands tonight. This is going to go on for the remainder of the night. Grab your tissues, grab your moisturizer, because this is going to be a cracking night. Close the door, make sure it's locked, and enjoy yourself. Father Techie, P7 at the moment. He said he could win this race, and he's got some pace as well. So down this second DRS zone we go then. Is he going to make a move on Coda? No, he's not. Sticks in behind. But Kamikaze and Shifty Wizard, they have traded positions as Kamikaze gets at his belt and smacks him around the head and goes, mate, that's my position here. And look at the Alpine. The Alpine's going to have to pull out of that move, unfortunately, but let's watch this pack all the way through this middle sector then. Out in front is Yuki Bear, and then from with Matif, but we know that's happening. So let's have a look down here because there's no friends being lost down the back end of this pack. So Shifty Wizard will have DRS. He is gaining, but so is Squashy Joshy. Gaining, and gets up into P9 and retakes the position from the Williams. Good driving there from Shifty Wizard. He needs to get out of this pack. He finds himself 3 seconds behind the leading pack now. As we see, Ponce will win, even lose more positions and could have gone round actually. We do have a yellow flag, and as you see, he has gone around. Pom's not for the win, does lose a couple of positions there, as does Coda. Looks like it's going pretty slow. Hopefully there's no engine issues there for the Haas team and they can get home in one piece. Yuki Bear out in front, leading the Grand Prix. Front pack still remains the same. This is where the action is, in the middle of the pack. Welcome to Wallaby Racing League Tier 2, 100% here at Miami. It's good to have you. I can't say that word. Anyway, Goffy, it's against my religion. So, lap 7 of 57. We have had a few little spicy laps. Swayze Ando, Boltsaru still going at it. And it's this turn here, isn't it? It's just creating all the spice. As Swayze Ando, Boltsaru go wheel to wheel. And they're trying to stay out of trouble here. No safety cars just yet. But as you can see, there's a lot of bumping and moving going on. And a lot of back rear ending going on. You'd think this is a gay brothel the way they're acting. But down this back straight we go. With Matif goes up into P1 once more. They trade positions. And will Boltsaru make a move here? He's got a lot of DRS. He's got a lot of speed. So does the Kick Sauber and It's Dito. They all break for the last braking zone. They get around well. And this is what needed to happen. Swayze Ando 3.3 seconds behind. Shifty Wizard also right on the back of Kamikaze. Shifty Wizard really needs to clear this back and try and get up to the leading pack if he's going to put a dent. But I tell you what, there's going to be a dent put in the championship lead here because it is double points here at Miami. Damage. What happened to Skoda? I think he did get damage, mate. I think he has got a little bit of damage. Let's have a look. No front wing damage. Maybe he just crapped the bed. Maybe he just said, mate, I'm not good enough to take... Oh, do you mean at the start? Did you miss the start? Maybe you missed the start. The start, he shut the bed big time. Lost a few positions down to P5 or P6 as Yuki Bear with Matif also changed positions once more. MJ Roller looking to get up on the action. Is he this time? No, he's not. So MJ Roller, Carl Faniza, Kahoot and Father Techie all just sort of happy to stay and maintain their positions. But this is where it's happening. Look at this. These guys are freaking crazy, man. Going into this turn here, they just want to all get up on each other. They play nicer this time just to make a liar out of me. So around this slow section we go then as Boltsaru right on the back of Swayze Ando then hits the braking zone. Around we go. Puts the foot down. He will get DRS. We're all fairly close here once more. So Boltzaroo gets a good exit. Sways Ando does get a slightly better one though. Is he close enough? I think so. He is gaining an extra 30 kilometers an hour with the back window open. He's going to get side to side on Sways Ando. Is he going to put a dive in? He is. Sways Ando does very well with giving enough room. They go wheel to wheel. Sways Ando being very, very nice there and fair. And Sways Ando prioritises the exit. Gets a better run. Gets a better speed. Boltzaroo looks on the inside. Chooses against it. Tries to switch back. Will he get it done? No, he won't. And around turn 1 we go once more then. This battle is crazy at the moment. As Sways Ando really trying to defend, and you can see, look at the difference. He's 3.8 seconds now behind Squashy Joshy and really has taken himself out of the middle pack there. So 3 packs really forming, and then all the shit in the beds at the back as well. Osgo Kano gets a 3-second time penalty. That's early. Lap 9 of 57 for multiple warnings as Sways Ando is out in front. Sorry, Sways Ando is P12, not out in front. Let's be honest, but Shifty Wizard and Kamikaze, this is a fight that's been going on all night as well. Boltzaroo finally gets past Sways Ando with Itzdito also having a look. And let's see if Boltzaroo now then can break away from this middle pack and make a bit more of a race of it. If you have just joined us, we are on lap 9. We are on lap 9 of upper the RBs. Yeah, Maxi. Carl Finesse is going to win this, baby. You watch. You watch, mate. It's all in the TP strategy. As Shifty Wizard and Kamikaze switch positions once more. So if you have just joined us, we are on lap 9 of 57. Yuki Bear is leading us. Yuki Bear and Whipman Teeth have been trading positions all afternoon. Yuki Bear, I think, finished on pole position. Yes, and Whipman Teeth was P2, MJ Roller was P3. And so Coda was P4. He did lose a couple of positions from the start, down to P8. Scoob has pitted. He is the only one that has pitted so far. Pomsel Win, I think, might have a little bit of damage. Osgo Kano also picked up a 3-second time penalty. He's down in P17. Not happy is the Mercedes driver. Magic Shot has climbed from P18 up into P15. So he is making moves as well. And that is the tail of the tape so far. All right, what's happened? Let me just grab a sip of my coffee. Surprisingly, no safety cars yet. No safety cars. With Matif does try and make a move on Yuki Bear unsuccessfully, but no safety cars yet, guys. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Where are we? Hang on a sec. Oh, I was trying to get the stream back up on my phone. It is a good grid. It is a good grid of Shifty Wizard and Kamikaze, mate. These guys have been boxing all afternoon. And Squashy Joshy just sitting in behind. It's going to be interesting. Laps 11 now of 57. And the pit window is coming up for the 2 stoppers. I don't think there will be any 2 stoppers tonight. I think it's a medium to hard race. But the pit window will be coming up. Tyres will start to be screaming. As you can see, there's a little bit of breakaway up the top here. There is a little bit of, a little bit of fancy pants, a little bit of hot rash, a little bit of hot sauce there. As they come down the main straight for lap 1 of 57. P1 Camillo does make a move on Carl Finese, who was struggling a little bit. And P1 Camillo on that final corner up into P5. then, as you see Carl Faniza and P1 Camilo, I don't know what happened there. I think he had a moment, but Carl Faniza's coming back at him, and on the inside does get the job done, but does have to run very wide because of it, and he might lose 2 positions here as Coda comes up on the inside, and he chooses to save his race, and Coda has overtaken him, and it's Carl Faniza down to P7. Coda up into P6 then, loses 2 positions now, and now he's got a Father Techie on his backside as well to try and contend. So Carl Faniza, just when it all looks a little bit sleepy, Carl Faniza goes through and, loses a couple of positions. P1 Camilo and Coda goes through, and now P1 Camilo finds himself 1.2 seconds, and we have a 4-car pack at the front as Yuki Bear does overtake with Matif on that DRS as well. So a couple of packs forming here. Carl Faniza does try and get the job done on Coda. He's very, very close. You would say he's the faster driver. Dito and Swayze Ando also going at it. And Dito getting the job done under DRS and pushing Swayze Ando right into the backside of Magic Shit. Magic Shit is looking to make another move. Good race from him so far. P18 up into P14 as they come through the slow sector then. The slow chicane and down this back straight. Dito will not have DRS, but Swayze Ando will, and so will Magic Shit as well. So Swayze Ando does get the job done on Dito. Up into P12. Is Magic Shot close enough? No, he's not. He's going to have to sit in behind, but a good race. He does make a little bit of a move. What a move by Magic Shot. He can't make it stick. He did have a look on the inside. Was a little bit cheeky there. Said, mate, I'm here. Just letting him know. Just let him know, do not let down your guard, close every door, shut every apron, because I'm here. He does touch in there, does have a little bit of an incident there, goes a little bit too deep, impregnates its Dito, and chooses to stay in behind. Good sportsmanship from him. Boltaru, though, mate, he doesn't care about sportsmanship, he cares about positions, and he is looking to get a Magic Shot position up his sleeve right now. Currently P15. We are on lap 13 of 57. Kamikaze right on the back of Shifty Wizard, as it's always been, but he's going to get the job done here and done very respectfully. He's got DRS. Shifty Wizard doesn't. He pulls out, smashes out the front of him, and there we go. It is Kamikaze up into P9. If you're here and joining us, 17 races at the moment. Thank you so much. 17's piss poor effort. I don't get out of bed for anything less than 100, so let's up these numbers, mate. Invite your girlfriends, invite your mums, invite your dads. You've all got parents that want to watch your race, so they should be watching the stream as well. There's no reason why you all shouldn't +1 onto your streaming. Plus, there's 20 cars on the grid and 17 people watching. That is piss poor. If I find out that you're a driver and you're not watching the stream, there's going to be hell to pay. I'll tell you what, mate. That's just not support. That's not nuggets. That's not where it's at. As Swayze Ando and It's Dito goes wheel to wheel. Swayze Ando does push him a little bit, but offers a lot of space and then closes the door when he's out in front. So Swayze Ando showing a lot of class there. And closes the door on It's Dito, who's had to sit in behind, but he does the switch back. He has got the inside line, he has got DRS, he touches Swayze Ando, and Swayze Ando goes round. It's Dito says, mate, I'm not waiting for you, off I go, but it's Dito that's going to be the worst off. Swayze Ando does get going once more, but down in P13, then Ulfenhoof into P12. That's going to be a ticket. This Dito was just a little bit too keen there. Too keen on the mustard. He came early, and that was all she wrote, folks. So It's Dito down to P16. I don't know if Magic Shot got caught up in that as well, but Swayze Ando's definitely lost a position. And Ulfenhoof, as we see these two switch positions once more. But Squashy Joshy also overtakes Kamikaze. Finally, he makes his move. Squashy Joshy up into P10. Swayze Ando loses down to P13, but he does regain the position on Ulfenhoof and finds himself 8 seconds now behind Kamikaze. So we've had some good runs. I'll tell you what, Carl is flying. P1 Camilo also has closed that gap now. So he's back in DRS, and these two front packs have joined forces once more. He will get DRS along with the cars behind him as well. So Camilo driving very well indeed. That's amore, when the pizza hits the sky like a big pizza pie. That's amore. Squashy Joshy going very slowly, and Shifty Wizard says, mate, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Out in front and up into P9 goes the Aston Martin. MJ Roller doing very well out in front now. P3 out in the front pack there, and then Yuki Bear and with Matif. Yuki Bear and with Matif, 2 seconds behind. 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 Just trading positions very nicely. Just doing their thing. Doing their thing. We're just doing our thing. That's Amore. Here we go with Matif. Down the inside. Whoa, just about a little bit of an incident there with Matif getting a little bit hungry. Hungry for the chicken sauce as these top 9 all go around this slow middle sector chicane. Then shoo, 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 shoo. Wolfenoof up into P12. He does regain that position. Magic Shy has had a moment here as It's Tito tries to squeeze him on the inside, and they're going wheel to wheel. Look at this. Right next to each other through the slow sector, and Magic Shy has to pull out as It's Tito goes up into P16, but don't count the guy out just yet as MJ Roller and with Matif go at it. They're going wheel to wheel. Is there contact? There's not for MJ Roller. Says thanks very much. And Kahoot, if you don't mind, goes through. Through goes Kahoot up into P3, and he's with Matif that's lost a couple of positions. Kahoot's got DRS as well. Is he going to make a move? No, he's not. He's going to stick in behind MJ Roller, but it is the Kahoot Burger up into P3. It is the dad. It is the person that's going to become a dad very, very shortly. But while all this is happening, the Ferrari is chomping on some popcorn. He's reheating his pizza. He is celebrating. The popsicles are going off because he is now out of DRS. 1.1 seconds out in front and has a lot of battery, which is super crucial as well. The engineer, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Coot. What are you doing, mate? What a chump. Oh my gosh. Pulls off the move of the century and then decides to have a date with the wall just to top it all off. Mate, that's a joke. That is very saddening for Kahoot Burger. I'm so sad, Kahoot. Carl, can you please do some overtaking, mate? I didn't recruit you to sit in P7, so if you could do some overtaking, that would be absolutely lovely. Thank you very much, mate. Push, 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 push. As MJ Roller 1.1 seconds behind Yuki Bear will not have DRS down this main straight with Matif will. The Haas boys going well as well. P1 Camilo and Coda in 4th and 5th. Go's going very slowly. He's going to have to box. Hopefully there will be a safety car to help him out a little bit. Shifty Whizzer down in P10. Is he going to make a move on the Squashy Joshy? He does, but on the exit, and it's not going to be good enough. So Squashy Joshy out in front from Shifty Whizzer, but Shifty Whizzer will have DRS and he will make the overtake work down this main straight then. Shifty Whizzer up into P8 in the Aston Martins, and the Aston Martins picking up some big points so far in this race as Kahoot drops all the way down to P17, but he has done his pit stop now. So he has done his pit stop now, and he's lap 17 off 57. Had to get that front wing replaced, and away we go then with Matif P3. Oh. Neck a little bit. This is my dog. Do you guys want to see my dog? She's so cute. My dog. Her name is Nala. Say hi to the camera, Nala. Alright, hello. Over here. No, it's not. Hello, camera. Do you want to say hello? Come here, Nala. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. And this is my dog, Nala. She's 4 years old, and she's beautiful. Alright. Thanks, Maxie. It's a Puggalia. It's a Pug Cross Cavalier. That's the dog. Pug Cross Cavalier. Kamikaze! 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is an amateur move if I've ever seen one. Kamikaze, 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is unfortunate. The William boys were going extremely well in this Grand Prix. MJ Roller is flying in the Aston Martin. Dante is absolutely having a cum session at his house right now because MJ Roller is gaining on Yuki Bear. What can he do? He's got DRS. Make a dive bomb, mate. Dive bomb, dive bomb. does not dive bomb and stays P2 and has a Whiff Matif up his Arserball company as well. So front pack is still racing pretty solidly. Tyres would be starting to screen now. Carl Faniza has dropped back 1.7 seconds. So maybe that is the tyres as we see. Oh, here we go. Look at this little four-way battle here as Ozco Kano gets on the outside of Boltzaroo. Someone's going to have to yield. Who's it going to be? They go wheel to wheel around the slow sector and into the chicane. Ozco Kano pulls off a move for the ages. Ozco Kano up into P12. Do not write this man off. He started dead last. He DNF'd in qualifying on his first outlet, so he did not set a time, and now he is up to P12. He is managing his tyres as Carl Faniza goes up into P6 as Techie does do his pit stop. The undercut, I don't know if it's that powerful around Miami, to be honest. If anyone knows, let me know. But I don't know. I don't think that it's that powerful. Karoon, down to you. Yes, thank you, Matt, for coming down to me. We started to see the cars coming in for their first stops. I'm hearing on the radio, Matty, that Kahoot is flying, so some good information for the other drivers there. He's on the new medium tires. Remember, he had to stop for damage, so he's probably going to have to go on the two-stopper. But the big question is whether they go on the two-stopper, they need to stop now, or if they go on the one-stopper, then these medium tires could last a little bit longer. Of course, you'll have fresher tires at the end of the race. Back to you, Matty. Thanks, Karoon. Appreciate the insights, mate. As we're just looking at Carl Faniza really struggling on these tyres now, 3.8 seconds behind Coda and this front pack here, and it will be a battle to see who's gonna pit between Yuki Bear and MJ Roller, and then will someone undercut them? That is going to be the question. Is the undercut going to happen here? Front five. Let's see what happens. So round the pits we go. None of them choosing to pit just yet. Carl Faniza also choosing to stay out on these medium tyres. So it looks like he's going to go along as well. Big Man Rai says, lucky boy, big boy. As Kahoot and Formula Fish also do a little bit of a dance, as does Boltzaroo and Father Techie, which is really interesting because Father Techie's on the newer tyres. So you'd think they'll let him go through, but they say, no, sir, you may not. 2 bags full, sir. Kahoot goes fastest on the track with a 129.344. Remember, he's on the fresh medium tyres. You want to see what everyone else is on? Of course you do. Father Techie chooses to go hard tyres, Kamikaze and Magic Shot as well. So they're all going for the one stopper, I would imagine, unless they're going medium hard, medium for the end of the race. Kahoot choosing to go on the medium started on the medium tyre, so he's going to have to pit again. He's going to have to pit one more time, maybe hoping for a safety car or a late safety car. And the top 10 all yet to pit, all on those soft tyres. 19 laps old now. They would be screaming. We are on lap 20 of 57. 37 laps to go. Kahoot finally let through by his partner. Did someone just go off there? I swear someone just went off. Yuki Bear just managing his tyres really well out in front now. He's 0.4 behind. He's in DRS zone, but so is Whiff Matif as well. So he's managing his tyres well. Ozco Kano, remember, he started on the hard tyres. So he's going to go long, and he's probably going to the lead of this race once these other guys pit. Shifty Wizard and Squashy Joshy. Now, they have been battling for nearly the entirety of this race. And so I'll be very interested to see what their tyres actually look like. I think their tyres are going to be screaming. Yuki Bear, MJ Roll, Whiff Matif has been happy just to do the overtaking in the DRS zones. So overtaking the DRS zones, which means less pressure on the tyres. They've had the ability to look after them a little bit more. And it's just going to be, I think it'll be follow the leader when they pit. Carl Faniza is losing lap time every single lap. But the problem is with Carl, I think he's past the 2 pit window. So he's going to have to try and just keep going, I think, on this tyre and just try and mitigate the damage that's happening. Swayze Ando also is just in no man's land at the moment. 12 seconds behind the guys in front. and pressure from him as well. Oscar Kano is cruising on these hard tires as well, really making them work. And then Father Techie on these new hard tires will start coming into their own as well. So that is the strategy so far with Matif then right on the back of him. And again, you see there's no real hard battling here. Happy to stay in behind, happy to manage the tires, happy just to keep going. And Shifty Wizard and Squashy Joshy once more get the job done in the DRS zone. But as you can see, the front lock up there by Squashy Joshy, which is a sign of the tires. Father Techie goes through on Osgo Kano, so he gets the job done as well. Oof right on the back of Sway Zando, who we know is struggling a little bit, so hopefully make a move there. But he comes in, Oof comes in. So he's the first of the top 10 to pit then. And will that mean everyone else will follow the leader? Father Techie doing well on the new hard tyres. The question is, will they get through 37 laps? They should. They should get through, but they will be hurting by the end of the race. Remember, if we have a late safety car as well, everyone's going to jump on those hard tyres. But the top 9 now, they're going to have fresher tyres at the end of the Grand Prix, and that's going to be super, super important as well. Scoob is also going to have to come in as well and chuck on some new boots. Magic Shot did come in earlier and chuck on those hard tyres there. 3-lap-olds at the moment, but that is the pit strategy at the moment for this Miami Grand Prix. Let's check the weather. Icarus ready up. Wild Icarus ready up. So, Yugi Bear and MJ Roller has come into the pits. They are into the pits now. And so is Squashy Joshy, and Shifty Wizard chooses to stay out. So let's see how this overcut works. This is going to be super, super interesting here. So MJ Roller and Carl Finese, Yuki Bear have all pitted. Whipman-T, P1 Camilo, Coda, Shifty Wizard, and Squashy Joshy decide to stay out. So let's have a look. Oh, MJ Roller puts on the medium tires. So MJ Roller saying that this is a 2-stop race. This will not be done at a 1-stop. This is a 2-stop race. MJ Roller calling it right here by going on the medium tire. So he does tell everyone his strategy, but he also says to everyone that this is a 2-stopper race. So let's have a look. Yuki Bear is currently coming around this middle straight, and we'll see if with Matif and the 2 Haas boys will pit this race, and let's see if the undercut will work for the boys in Yuki Bear and MJ Roller. This could throw a cat amongst the pigeons. This could break up the front pack there. Something had to happen. Something had to make this race a little bit interesting. We're on lap 23 then of 57. The boys at the front are coming down that DRS zone, down that back straight then. Yuki Bear coming through the slow middle sector. Shifty Wizard also did not pit, and neither did Squashy Joshy as well. So DRS for Shifty Wizard, for Squashy Joshy, and Squashy Joshy will get the job done up into P4. Do the boys out in front pit? Yes, they do. But Coda decides to stay out for one more lap. So where's Yuki Bear then? Yuki Bear comes around the final corner. P1 Camilo is in the pits. Whipman-T puts on the soft tyre. So that's a strategy we haven't seen just yet. Yuki Bear down that main straight. P1 Camilo is still in the pits, getting rid of a penalty. But Yuki Bear comes around. He's going to be way out in front from P1 Camilo. So the undercut is working well here, as we see P1 Camilo come out nearly 1.8 seconds, 1.4 seconds behind P1 Camilo, and Yuki Bear coming out crucially in front of MJ Roller, but not a massive difference then. Coda and Shifty Wizard and Squashy Joshy all decide to stay out. Watch Whipman-T fly on the soft tyre strategy, so he must be going medium, soft, hard, or medium, soft, medium, but he is definitely going on 2-stop strategy here. Shifty Wizard and Squashy Joshy then down this middle sector as Yuki Bear and MJ Roller do change positions. MJ Roller's tyres would be a lot fresher. They'll be a lot warmer, and he's on the faster tyre as well. So we saw when Kahoot put on the medium tyre, he was absolutely flying on those medium tyres. So we know the medium tyre is faster than the hard tyre, but MJ Roller is going to have to pit again, whereas Yuki Bear could probably go to the end on these hard tyres. So Coda Does he pit this? Yes, he does. He does pit this lap, and Squashy Joshy and Shifty Whizzer will have to follow suit, surely. Yes, they do. So they also pit as well. Yuki Bear trying to get something done on MJ Roller, but nothing doing there. He is down into P5 on those hard tyres. It'll take a couple of laps to get those hard tyres up to the right speed. It all sorts itself out now, and as you can see, MJ Roller, when it's all said and done, is leading this Grand Prix on those medium tyres. But Yuki Bear is showing why he will win this championship, because he is currently P2, but he is flying on these old hard tyres. I mean, on these new hard tyres. As Carl Finese comes out in P9 on those hard tyres, 2-lap old hard tyres, ahead of Squashy Joshy and Shifty Whizzer, and Ozgo Kano yet to pit as well. Kahoot, not too bad after having changed his wings. He's on those medium tyres. He has made them sing for 8 laps, and he has absolutely flew and finds himself back up into P6. So great driving from Kahoot. He's going to have to pit again, though, and with Matif on those soft tyres, trying to get something done in the Mercedes. Hey, Pinju! Pinju the legend. What a legend, Pinju. How are you, bro? What happened to you on Sunday night, man? You break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think I understand why you DNF every single race. I just want you to get some points. MJ Roller out in front from Yuki Bear and from With Matif. But With Matif does go through. Yuki Bear finding himself in P3, and With Matif for the double overtake goes up into P1 and takes the lead of this Grand Prix. We knew he was going to be fast on those soft tyres, but we didn't know how fast. Double overtake, one in the DRS zone, one on the apex, and fastest lap. Thank you very much. That's a 1:29.339 for the Mercedes driver. He's going to have to make the most out of these soft tyres. He has to put them in the rear mirror. He has to make the most out of them. Otherwise, it was a waste of time. And he does so far up into the lead of this Grand Prix is with Matif. Can he drop them through the first sector? It's where the soft tyres are going to help him get some grip through these S's, but he hasn't been able to drop them very much. MJ Roller and Yuki Bear sticking with him, and now we'll get DRS down this back straight. So With Matif needs to hurry the bloody hell up and out in front and try and get away from him, because he's on those soft tyres. They're not going to last long. They are there for a good time and not a long time, just like Pinju in the bedroom. Computer said no. As MJ Roller is right behind. He does try and make a little bit of a move. He opens the door a little bit for Yuki Bear. Yuki Bear has a little bit of a look, but nothing doing. Father Techie does get through on Ozgo Kano, though, and up into P7. And only 3 drivers picking up time penalties so far. Ozgo Kano, Kamikaze, and Scoob, all with 3-second time penalty. Poms to the win, gets the job done on Polsaru, and up into P14. Father Techie then out from Ozgo Kano. Does Ozgo Kano have any tyres left? Are the tyres still good for him? His DRS back window wide open. He will gain an extra 30 kilometres an hour down this back straight, but I don't think he's close enough, and he's not going to have the grip to get it done in the apex either. But out in front with Matif, as we've been talking about, mate, Shifty Wizard and Scott, I'd love to see the stat on how many overtakes these two have done. These two have danced like, mate, like your high school crush. Like there's no tomorrow. It's Dito overtakes Kamikaze. Ozgo Kano and Father Techie does finally get the job done. Ozgo Kano does on the Tech Burger. Tech Burger did say he was going to win this race, so big talk from the Techie. First win at Wallaby, he said, tonight in Miami. He didn't say in Miami because he didn't know. But Father Techie in the McLaren does get overtaken by Ozgo Kano, who's on way older tyres. Great drive from Ozgo Kano. Yet to pit, though. Did start in P20, so good drive for him. Kahoot had to pit earlier than he would have liked. Jumped on the medium tyres. Has done well. Lost a bit of damage. Had to, mate, he made the Pinju, man. If you were here, you would have seen it, man. Pinju, man. Honestly, bro. He had the sickest overtake and then bang into the wall. Like, sickest overtake in the world and then bang into the wall. As Father Techie gets the job done on Ozgo Kano. Hey, Felty, how are you, Rabbit? Felty is the newest driver of the RBs down in Tier 4. We're happy to have him. He signed the contract. It was a tough negotiation. But he signed the contract. He's now got sponsors. He's in the RB car, and we are happy to have him. Carl Finese is P9. Scooby's not having a good job down in P20. He has now pitted as well onto those hard tyres. 30 laps to go, and he'll ride those all the way to the end. As Carl Finese opens his back wing, can he get close enough to Ozgo Kano and get this move done? He's on a lot fresher tyres than Ozgo Kano is, and he is a lot closer as well. Shifty Wizard, though, does get the job done once more on Squashy Joshy. They change positions again. Ozgo Kano looking to hunt down Father Techie as Father Techie gets the job done on Ozgo Kano. Can he get a job done in the same place he did last lap? No, he can't. Has to stay in behind in P8. And I'll tell you what, with Matif on these soft tyres, he's just not getting the job done. He cannot shake MJ Roller and Yuki Bear, who are doing a great job. So 3 different constructors in the top 3 on 3 different tyre compounds. You've got Whip Matif, MJ Roller, and Yuki Bear on soft, medium, and hards. Whoa! Man, we'll be finished this race if it was a 50%. I'll tell you what, I'd be happy about it. I don't think I can do interviews today, the guys. I'm sorry. I try every time. For some reason, it just doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to do it. Yeah. Every breath you take, every move you make, every every watching you, everything Yuki Bear does, everything Camilo tries. Shifty Wizard and Squashy Joshy fighting again. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me, killing me. I must confess. Oh, Godfrey, you're funny, man. You're funny. Have you seen that Zac Efron clip? It's so funny. It's like, do you believe in love after love? I'm trying, Cher. I'm trying. It's so funny. Look it up. As with Matif and MJ Roller for P1 casually just goes wheel to wheel through the middle sector. There's going to be a crash. It is the Aston Martin through on Whip Matif. Gets the job done. Whip Matif tries to do the switchback on the soft tyre. Can he get the job done? No, he can't. But he tries another switchback down this main straight. He will, because you get the DRS. The back window will open wide open. And the MJ Roller who's going to lose position here is Whip Matif for P1 down this back straight on those soft tyres. And Yuki Bear sits in behind and says, mate, I'll just watch YouTube battle for this one. Is he going to make a move? No, he's not. Very smart. Very smart by Yuki Bear, not wanting to get involved there. And Whip Matif back out in front, but not through a lack of hard work, as MJ Roller just kept him honest down that back section. Here we go, Whip Matif in the Aston Martin, MJ Roller and Yuki Bear. It is what's his name? Titty Kirko versus El Dante Pasta versus Left for Dead. I don't know why he just got his normal name. Maybe because he's enough of a wanker without a funny name. But it is those 3 up in front. Don't count out this guy here. P1 Camilo in the Haas, also having a great race. We're back to a top 4 then. Lap 30 of 57. Kahoot driving the wheels off this car, by the way. And Carl Faniga struggling a little bit since the middle of this race, not liking the hard tyres either. Ozgo Kano showing how long you can go on these tyres, 29 laps and counting, as Kamikaze picks up a 3-second time penalty. I'm trying, Cher. Do you believe in love after love? Here we go, Kamikaze in this Ditto. And look at this Alpine bumps the win on the outside, gets the job done. And behind them, Boltzaroo on the outside as well. Gets the job done on the Williams and Kamikaze. And Kamikaze gets thrown out into the wash through the tumble dryer and pegged out on the washing line. Down into P15 does Kamikaze go, pumps the win, and Boltzaroo goes through, gaining a couple of positions. Look at this guy, Shifty Wizard on Ozgo Kano. Can he get the job done? Ozgo Kano does squeeze him. Around the corner we go. They go wheel to wheel. It's Ozgo Kano and Shifty Wizard wheel for wheel down around the penultimate corner they go then. And it is the Aston Martin of Shifty Wizard who wins out. Don't go anywhere. Whoever said 100% races are boring, get your hands out of your pants, because this is a great race here. Shifty Wizard and P9 then, and him and Squashy Joshy are finally away from each other. Far out. It was like toddlers holding hands at primary school. Just couldn't get away from each other. Ozgo Kano now splits them. Shifty Wizard up into P9, chasing down a Father Techie in the McLaren. Jerobot redeemed to have a water. Thanks, bro. Finally, man. No one's done it for years. You believe in love after love. Words are like weapons, they hurt sometimes. Caution! Yellow flag! Yellow flag! Do we have a safety car? Come on, safety car! Nah, Scoob's just DNF. In the pits. Why? Scoob, why? Why you do this to me, Scoob? Scoob! Man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We'll debrief later. Do you believe in love after love? Do you believe? You say it best when you say nothing at all. Well, Whiff Matif has shat the bed, putting on these soft tyres, I think. They're going to start going off now. MJ Roller goes through into P1 for the Aston Martin. They go wheel to wheel. They do leave enough room, but is the Mercedes on the inside is going to have to yield. Yes, he is. Yuki Bear then goes through, and Carl Faniza has also lost a double overtake, but he dive bombs. Oh, smartly pulls out. I think that was a smart move there by Carl Faniza. He did have a bit of a look down that inside, but then chooses against it and says, "Not today, Jimmy. I choose life." Good choice there, mate. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the light. Walk on with hope in your heart. Oh, Carl. Oh, Carl. It's gone from bad to worse, Carl. Why you did this to me, Carl? Why you did this to me, Carl? Nah, I believe in you, Carl. Come on, bro. It's true. When I proposed to Emma, I took her to a cliff face that was overlooking the water where the whales were jumping. So beautiful, isn't it? So beautiful. And I sung "Will You Marry Me" by Jason Derulo. And then I got down on one knee and asked her, "Will you marry me?" And she turned around and said, "Have you asked me, father?" I was like, "Sorry?" She said, "Have you asked my father?" I was like, "Yes, I've asked your father. Can you answer the question, please? Because depending on the answer of your question, I'm either going to jump off this cliff face or I'm going to live happily ever after." And there were some people there like, "Oh my gosh, he's proposing. It's so cute." And yeah, that was the proposal. Anyway, she ended up saying yes because I'm still alive. And now it has been 10 and a half long years of suffering. 10 and a half long years of suffering. With Matif and MJ Roller go wheel to wheel through the first sector. We go then. Here we go. We've been waiting for something like this the entire race. Can MJ Roller get it back in front? No, he can't. With Matif goes out in front. Someone crash, for the love of God, please. Someone put it into the wall. Redeemed it. Skillsy dad joke. Yes. All right, Skillsy dad joke. Skillsy dad joke. Skillsy dad joke. Skillsy dad joke. What do you call a man with no shins? Tony. Tony, get it? Because he hasn't got any shins. He's only got toes and knees. Tony. Oh, look at Yuki Bear. He's had enough. He's had enough from waiting on behind. And he sneaks in behind and he can hear left in his ear. Calm down, Yuki. Calm down, mate. Just hold the position. Don't crash. And Yuki Bear goes back into P2. He says, "Mate, we'll get him. Don't worry. We're approaching 20 laps to go in this 100%er. It is MJ Roller out in front from Yuki Bear and from Whiff Matif. We've had this top five for a while now. Kahoot has been gaining slowly on those medium tyres, but he has to pit again because he started on medium tyres as well. Yuki Bear gets the job done down the main straight, listens to Left 4 Dead in his earpiece, and now is your leader of this Grand Prix on those hard tyres. Can go to the end. And P1 Camilo also makes a move. Look at this down the back straight. And the Haas has put himself into contention. And also Coda looking to make a move. Is he? There's contact. There's contact between Whip Petit and Camilo. Here we go. Here we go. There's more contact. They lock up. They unlock. Down the main straight we go. There is P1 Camilo from Whip Petit. Whip Petit has to pull in behind. Through the S's we go then. Whip Petit, I would guess, is losing a little bit of traction on those soft tyres. Coda is looking to pounce. Around the swinging left hander we go. And down to the straight where there's going to be DRS. Through the activation point we go then. With Petit 6/10 behind Camilo. The front two have pulled out by 1.1 seconds as well. Coda then has DRS down the outside of Whip Matif, gets the job done and up into P4. There's nothing Whip Matif can do. He has been double overtaken. He has been weighed. He has been measured and he has been found wanting. Down into P5 he goes then. Carl Faniza gets the job done up into P8. That's the car we all know and love. He's driving well now, 2 seconds behind Shifty Whizzer and Squashy Joshy down into P9. MJ Roller has overtaken Yuki Bear then down the back straight. Yuki Bear has now overtaken MJ Roller, maintains the race lead on this Grand Prix. Lap 35 of 57. It's been a massive effort by the commentator here. Squashy Joshy has overtaken Carl Faniza down the back straight with that extra 30 kilometres of DRS. Kahoot has overtaken Whip Petit because Whip Petit has had to pit off those soft tyres. We knew he was sliding around. He tried something. It didn't work. Onto those medium tyres, then he goes. But he will be flying. So he will be fast all the way until the end of this lap. So do not count out Whip Matif here. Osgo Kano finally pitting off those hard tyres and will find himself in a net P15. So not too bad from him. They're from P20. Remember, he started P20. He went long on those hard tyres, probably hoping for a safety car that never came. Yuki Bear out in front from MJ Roller and P1 Camilo. So around the S's we go and into the slow section once more. It is Yuki Bear from MJ Roller from P1 Camilo. Yuki Bear comes through this little section here out in front. He's going well, and around this corner we go. He's going to put his foot down, open the DRS. Will MJ Roller right behind him on those medium tyres, and it's going to be interesting here because MJ Roller is in a bit of a pickle. He started on the mediums. Now he's on the mediums. He's going to have to pit again. Yuki Bear's on those hard tyres. We know that they can go 30 laps. So I don't know if they're going to make it home. All the way home, but it does put him in a position where he can be in control. As MJ Roller and P1 Camilo does do a little bit of soul searching. P1 Camilo behind him goes fastest man on track with a 1:29.265 in the MoneyGram Haas. As you can see, his mini-map lighting up purple, and that will show you that he has the fastest lap at the moment. So P1 Camilo, fastest man on track, looking to hunt down MJ Roller. And around 13 laps or 14 laps, this is the time where the hard tyre will come into effect. So the hard tyre's been around the ring a couple of times. It's warmed up. It's now got some speed in it, some traction in it. It's got some balls in it. And the opposite is true. The medium tyre will start to pull away now. And so MJ Roller in a very interesting position here. Father Techie puts on the soft tyre.
Ooh.
Whew. Oh, look at that Haas. Look at that Haas coming down the inside. P1 Camilo trying to make a move here on the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin shuts the door and says, mate, get out of my way. And he stays out in P22. That is some ballsy driving from the Aston Martin here. Oh, Jerrybot, cheers, bro. Are you doing that in my fade? I actually need a haircut. It's usually better faded than that. It's usually like, it's a skin fade usual. And then like Busso, mate, where I live has just got good barbers. It's been 10 years. 10 years of crappy haircuts, man. And finally I got a good barber who knows how to get the line in here. They know how to get the line in there. They know how to fade well. And then they know how to box out the front. I tell you what, the amount of barbers that I've been through, probably 50 different barbers in Busselton for the last 10 years that don't know how to fade, don't know how to box out the front, and don't know how to put a line in. It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. One time, I left the hairdresser with like pimples and like my whole head went red because I used blunt shavers. Blunt shavers. Man, it was the most painful thing I think I've ever experienced. Seriously. It was like my head was on fire. Fire. That's what it felt like. It was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And one time they boxed me like so high, like it was so bad. And they, oh man, I can't deal. I can't. One time they tried to clean shave the line up here around the box, and they sliced my forehead open. I literally was bleeding. I was literally bleeding. Literally bleeding. Literally. Not figuratively. Metaphorically. Hey, amen. Amen, Jerry. That's right. I'll tell you what. It's a joke. I mean, seriously. I once took a video to my barber of another barber fading the hair on YouTube. And I said, please do it like this. They took 2.5 hours and still didn't do it. Like, it's been traumatic. It's actually been traumatic. It's actually been traumatic for me. It really has. Coda is on the back of MJ Roller. Look at this. He's about to kiss him. He's that close. He is gaining. He has got DRS, but so does MJ Roller out in front as well. Is he going to dive bomb? No, he's not. He chooses to stay in behind. We're lap 40 or 57. We've still got 18 laps here, fam. Far out. Far the techie goes fastest on the soft tyres. Shocker. Shocker there. I'm just going to get a drink. Maybe I should go make a coffee. Maybe I should go make my dinner. Should I take you guys to go make my dinner? We can make dinner together. It could be Skillsy's cooking show and the F1 show. I like that, eh? I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But I'll let coffee decide whether we can do that or not. Do you reckon I can cook coffee and call the F1 race at the same time? And I'll commentate both? Redeemed to have a water. Okay, fine. Fine. Look at this Yeti. Oh, look at what happened, man. Look at this Yeti, right? And then look what happened. This is so sad. This is on the second day of having it. Second day. Do you know how expensive these are? Look at this. Look what happened on the second day. Yeah. And it breaks the refrigerator wall inside the actual bottle. So then it stops working. It's super annoying, eh? Super annoying. So, Skillsy's thinking about starting up a streaming channel. What do you guys reckon? Like, Skillsy streams. Like, I'll stream while playing games and commentate. I think that's what they do on Twitch. Is that what they do? I was thinking about starting one up. What does everyone think about Skillsy streams? Would anyone watch a Skillsy stream? Yes, coffee! Skillsy cooking lesson for those soup burger things. I can do smash burgers, like the actual... I can do the smash burgers, or I can do the burger bowls. Which one do you like? And also, I've got this new chicken burger as well. Can you do cooking lessons on Twitch? Maybe I'll do that. Or do you think just YouTube? I don't know. I just feel like streaming is in my future somehow. I feel like I feel like I'm wasted. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Can you guys watch me? Like, I just don't know. Can you guys watch me, y'all? Tell me on the stream. Just tell me, please. Shifty Wizard goes through on Kahoot. Kahoot's having a great race here. 23 lap old Minions. He's going to have to pit again. Everyone is hoping for a safety car that's just not coming. 41 laps and no safety car. It's been absolutely remarkable racing, it must be said here. And so let's just have a bit of a tail of the tape then. Yuki Bear, MJ Roller, and the two Haas out in front now. They are the leading pack. Kahoot 9 seconds behind him, and then Shifty Wizard is got him for company. Squashy Joshy, Carl Fineza is the next pack. So 2 cars there. And then with Matif, he had to pit. He put the soft tyres on. He did gamble. It didn't really quite work out. He couldn't drop the front 2 drivers. And What is going on? Testing. There we go. We're back. I think we're back, Coffee. Are we back? Alright, we're back. I don't know what happened. Scoob, what happened? Can you give us an interview, mate? Can you tell us what happened? Why did you retire? Alright, second laps of the pits going on now. Wolfenhof pits, Pumps the Wind pits. Space Ando doing a good job in the Williams for the reserve. Doing a really good job. Yuki Bear out in front from MJ Roller and from P1 Cumulo as well. Coda P4, Shifty Wizard P5, and Kahoot P6. Carl Faniza P8. He has driven well from where he was. 6/10 behind Squatchy Joshy now and has DRS. He is finally making those hard tyres work for him. We are on lap 42 of 47. So around we go once more through the slow S's. Here we go then. Carl Faniza a lot closer to Squatchy Joshy in the Kickstarter. Down the back straight we go then. Carl Faniza opens up his rear wing as P1 Camilo gets past MJ Roller once more, but they're going to go wheel to wheel then around the first section. But it is it is MJ Roller with DRS, so he will stay out in front for the Aston Martin. Does regain P2 then. Carl Faniza, can he get the job done on Squatchy Joshy? He's a lot closer. I don't think he's close enough though. He opens his rear wing down this front straight. He hasn't got a lot of battery left either, and he's not going to be close enough for a move. He has to tuck in behind into P8. So through the S's we go once more. It is the RB on the back of Squatchy Joshy then. He has done a good race so far, but Yuki Bear now 1.5 seconds in front. Those hard tyres coming into their own on lap 20. Oh, it's getting a bit dark, isn't it? It's getting a bit dark and sexual here. Couldn't choose a setup. First time touching the game for a while, so just didn't mix well. Was looking out for the late safety car, but never happened. Fair enough. MJ Roller P2. Yuki Bear is now stretching his legs. He is spreading his wings. He is now showing why he is going to be the championship leader. He is currently 1 point behind Shifty Wizard, but he won't be 1 point behind if he can keep it on track for the next 15 laps, because it is double points round, baby. Double points mystery round, and Yuki Bear will be the championship leader, and by a lot. Haas is also going to... Haas is also going to pick up as well, as Carl Faniza now finds himself out of that DRS zone, and he's going to come under pressure from Whiff Matif behind him, who is on the faster tyre. He is on those medium tyres as well. He does go left, he does go right, he does get the position up into P8, and Carl Faniza can't fight it. He just lets it go, as Ozgo Kano also gets past Kamikaze. He's done well from P20 as Ozgo Kano on those medium tyres now. Let's see how far he can get up. 4.3 seconds behind Boltsaru, and we're on lap 44 of 57 here in Miami, bitch. I love aeroplane jelly for me. I love aeroplane jelly for me. That's huge, fam. That's huge. Coda and Camilo both picking up 3-second time penalties, which means MJ Roller can absolutely cruise at home, given he hasn't got any penalties. So Camilo goes past MJ Roller, and while all this is happening, Yuki Bear now finds himself 2.3 seconds ahead out in front in the Ferrari. Shifty Wizard finds himself back up into P5, your current championship leader. He finds himself 8 seconds behind Coda. He has to get something done. We've got 12 laps to go here in the Grand Prix then. 12 laps to go here at Miami, with Matif and Squatchy Joshy are going wheel for wheel, wheel to wheel even, down this main straight then, and with Matif gets the job done on those medium tyres. Shows that he is going to try and get back up there. He's on that 2-stopper. Just remember, Yuki Bear, P1 Camilo on that one stopper. MJ Roller still has to pit again as well. He started on the medium tyres, went on the medium tyres, turning out to be the wrong choice. I wonder how Dante is feeling about that right now. How are you feeling about that, Dante? We need a safety car, don't we? As the Haas goes through, Coda goes through on those hard tyres as well. So how long is MJ Roller going to stay out for? Kahoot also has to pit as well. He came in and pitted on those medium tyres because he had that damage on his car, so he had to change the front wing. Also hoping for a safety car as well. So you don't want to come in early. What does MJ Roller have to pit again? Yeah, MJ Roller has to pit again. MJ Roller started on the medium tyres and pitted onto the medium tyres, which means he has one more pit stop to go. Kahoot also has to pit as well. Those two drivers are the only drivers left having to have one more pit stop. And so you don't want to come in early now. You don't want to try and come in. There you go. MJ Roller's in. He's coming in. Hopefully there's no safety car after this lap. Otherwise, that will really stuff up this pit stop. But he's had to come in, and so does Kahoot as well. So finally, MJ Roller comes in to have his second pit stop, and he is going to drop all the way down. Puts on those soft tyres. If he does have a safety car, he will be laughing, but he won't save any time in the pit lane. So MJ Roller down the soft tyres. Let's see if he can regain positions here now. But it's going to be Yuki Bear from the front, 2.8 seconds in front from the two Haas boys. Can they get after it? Can they DRS swap enough to drag enough speed to try and catch Yuki Bear? They will have DRS with each other if they can work together until the end of the race. But we have got 11 laps to go here in Miami. It is Yuki Bear in the Ferrari out in front by 2.9 seconds, being chased down by the Haas fellas. Shifty Wizard now finds himself in P4, 9.7 seconds behind. Good comeback from him. And Whip Matif, 3 seconds behind Shifty Wizard on the faster tyre, but he's got Squashy Joshy behind him and in DRS. Carl Faniza, he is driving well. Now on the hard tyres, it's coming to light. Can he get into the DRS zone? 1.7 seconds behind Squatchy Joshy, and a little bit of free air as well. So don't go anywhere, folks. This race is still up for grabs. P1 Camilo and Coda still racing to try and chase down Yuki Bear, and the top 10 still got an exciting finish to go. We've got 10 laps to go here in Miami. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Okay, who gets past Boltaroo on those soft tyres? And the soft tyres are flying. They're going to have a lot less fuel in them as well. So they should run quali laps from here on out. 10 laps to go. And you can see MJ Roller knocked out a whole second in that lap to Carl Faniza, and Carl might be struggling a little bit now as well. P7 finds himself 2.2 seconds behind Squashy Joshy in the RBs. Let's see MJ Roller's splits, and we'll see how fast he is at the end of this lap. But down sector 2 he goes without DRS, 2 seconds behind Carl Faniza, now 1.8 seconds. He is currently lapping a second, 1.2, 1.3 seconds faster than everyone else on track. So don't count him out just yet. P1 Camilla and Coda trying to split positions, trying to get a little bit of speed to try and chase down Yuki Bear with the DRS, but it's not helping that much. 3.1 seconds ahead in Yuki Bear, and he is absolutely managing this race as he has done the entire time so far. With Matif in P5 on those medium tyres, should be faster than the hard tyres around them. Look at MJ Roller. He has absolutely 2.5 seconds in that one lap. Goes past Carl Faniza, and he's currently lapping at a 2.61. He is flying. 3 seconds in behind Squashy Joshy, and the question is, how far up can MJ Roller get in this Aston Martin to try and get some damage control, because he did have to pit again. It was touch and go which one was going to be the fastest strategy, but he finds himself 2.6 seconds now behind Squashy Joshy, and MJ Roller is flying. He should be able to get up to P4, maybe P5. I don't know if he'll catch Shifty Wizard 9.7 seconds ahead, but MJ Roller is flying at the moment. Yuki Bear now 3.4 seconds ahead and stretch his lead. Ozgo Kano, probably my driver of the day so far, from a P20 up into a P11. We've lost 2 drivers, Father Techie in the McLaren and Scoob in the RB as Father Techie goes in and puts on the medium tyres. He has now DNF from this race. Sad for Father Techie. Why couldn't you put it in the wall and cause a safety car, mate? Could have helped us all out, really. But he becomes our second victim of tonight. Oh, he's DNF, but his car's still out there. What's going on? What's going on, Father Techie? Why is your car still out there, good sir? Now it's gone. Now it's gone. It was just on the mini-map. Thank you very much, sir. As Ozgo Gano bolts through, Ozgo Gano goes up into P10 then. He continues his onslaught. MJ Roller is gaining every single lap. Carl Faniza 1 seconds behind. As a bit of a comparison, so MJ Roller has closed 3 seconds now since he's putting on the soft tyres. Kahoot has only closed 2 seconds. So just a bit of a comparison there. MJ Roller is absolutely flying, especially in the first sector. When you got those S's in that first sector, he is just getting all that grip all the way through, running up into the DRS. Now he's got DRS on Squashy Joshy as well. So an absolute cracking drive here towards the death for MJ Roller, and the question is, how far can he get up? He needs to pass cars quickly. He would have liked to pass Squashy Joshy then, but now he has to sit behind him in this tricky little slow sector, and he'll probably lose a couple of tenths because of that as well. So Camilla and the Haas boys, Yuki Bear, all that managing early on, all that time management is now paying dividends for him. 4.2 seconds ahead and in cruise control of this 100% Grand Prix. MJ Roller now will get the job done on Squashy Joshy. Nothing Squashy Joshy can do about it. MJ Roller up into P6, now 1.7 seconds behind Whiff Matif. His onslaught continues here at Miami. I am free. Look at MJ Roller, now only 5 tenths behind P5. How far can he get up? We're on lap 50 of 57. It has been an absolute cracking race here at Wallaby Racing League. At exclamation mark Discord or exclamation mark socials in the chat. We'll get you into our Discord. We have 4 tiers. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, and next season we're going to have 5 tiers. We're going to have Tier 5 next season. So if you're slow as a cockroach and half a fart faster than Goffy, then Tier 5 is the place for you. We're calling it the Dad Tier. So join us. This game is going to go in the bin very shortly, and we're going to start fresh on the new game, new season. We're going to have prizes in every league, money, cash money prizes, and I don't know, seat giveaways and all sorts going on next season. So yeah, if you are around and you love sim racing, then join the greatest sim racing league this side of Santa's arsehole, Wallaby Racing League. We'd love to have you. Everyone is welcome. Yuki Bear out in front then, 4.5 seconds. It's been a dominant performance from him. MJ Roller on those soft tyres. Did go the 2-pit strategy, 5.5. Now he is P5 behind his teammate in P4. So Dante will be a lot happier now. Big points for the Aston Martins and big points in the scheme of things for the championship battle. So the championship battle does seem to be between the Aston Martin and the Ferrari. So Yuki Bear will pick up double points here in Miami if he goes on to win this race, of course. 6 laps to go. Anything can happen. But the Aston Martins will pick up more points, I think, if they are 4th and 5th. So big points here for the Aston Martin boys in that championship battle. If you're here in the comments, then write something in the chat so I'm not alone. Will you marry me? I want to see this. I want to see if Coda and P1 Camillo, I mean, they've been friendly the whole race, but are the gloves off? Will the Haas boys be able to fight coming up to the end of this race? They know they probably can't win now, 5 seconds behind the leader. And so DRS swapping is going to help them win the race. And so will gloves be off? Will the gloves be off, or will there be team orders? Will there be team orders, and will Camillo go through? MJ Roller, 1.2 seconds behind Shifty Wizard. Same thing. Are these guys going to race, or are they going to battle it out? Hey, Dante, how are you, mate? How are you feeling? Is it team orders, mate, or are the Aston Martins allowed to battle it out? You let me know, Dante. Are the Aston Martins, are they allowed to race? We want to know. We want to know here. As P1 Camillo goes through on Coda. And P1 Camillo also has DRS as well. So he's had enough. He's done. He's like, it is race time, baby. And P1 Camillo goes through, and he's in P2. And I'll tell you what, he's not going to give up that silver medal. Shifty Wizard now 1 second. I mean, MJ Roller is now 1 second behind Shifty Wizard. We have got 4 laps to go here at Miami at Wallaby Racing League. With Matif also has now joined this battle. So don't go anywhere. We've still got some battles to go here. Lap 53 of 57. Dante said, I've got no connection to Roller. It's me praying he does what is right for the team. Yuki says hi, by the way. What up, Yuki Bear? What up, Yuki Bear? Yuki Bear. Yuki Bear. Yuki Bear. As Oscar Gano and Bolsaru also battling down here for P10 and P11. Coda and Camillo also change positions once more. Shifty Wizard and MJ Roller. MJ Roller is on the back of Shifty Wizard. He is a lot faster. Will Shifty Wizard let him go by? Shifty Wizard is the current championship leader. And on the outside, through goes MJ Roller. And MJ Roller up into P4. And so far, the Aston Martins play nicely for the team. Haas. I agree. Yeah, Yuki's just flying. He flies every week. He manages every week, and then towards the end of the race, he just flies away. Camillo and Coda safety car. We have a safety car. We've waited. We've prayed. We've wanted. And we have received, people. We have a full course safety car. And did Yuki get in the pits? Yes, he did. So that would have been even better if Yuki didn't get in the pits. But Yuki did get in the pits. He puts the soft tyres on, as does everyone else. MJ Roller gets in the pits. That's a very interesting decision. I would have thought he would have stayed out. Stay out. Track position, he would have been P1. And his tyres were only 7 laps old. What are you doing? Shifty Wizard goes in the pits as well. Carl Faniza and everyone else is going to come in the pits. Yeah, baby. We have a safety car. Get back up. Get back in the stream, people, because we are on for a 2-lap dash. Yeah, OCE, thanks for the raid, people. Welcome, man. We have had a boring as shit race the entire time, but now we have a full course safety car at 100% in Miami. If you don't know OCE, they're a great racing league. They're one of our league partners. So get over there, get into their Discord, get into their races. Owned by some great guys. Roshan Robot's a great guy. And yeah, we thank you very much, OCE, for rating us, mate. But we have a full course safety car, lap 54 of 57 at 100% at Miami. And you have tuned in for an absolute cracking finish here. As everyone comes into the pits except for Sways, Ando, and Instito, decides to stay out on those hard tyres. Interesting strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him. Yuki Bear has controlled this race the entire time. But now the Haas boys are hot on his tail. They've got time penalties though. So that's good for Yuki. MJ Roller is thanking the rain gods because I tell you what, he was out of it. He had to pit twice, and now safety car has brought him back into it as well. And with Matif as well, another person that's going to be thanking this safety car, or whoever calls it. Kamikaze picks up a 3-second time penalty under safety car. That's a rookie move. Roshan Robot, what a legend. Roshan's my favorite little Singaporean kid. What's happening here? Absolute chaos. Who saw that? Is everyone seeing that? What just happened? Did I glitch? Nah, something's going on here. It's dodgy. Look at this. Look at this chaos. There has been a game glitch. I promise you that was a game glitch. That was a game glitch, people, and it's all happening. It's gone from a boring race to an absolute cluster F. We're going to have one lap of racing. I think we're going to have one lap of racing. This is going to be like Abu Dhabi all over again. Abu Dhabi all over again, people. One lap of racing. Let the lap cars go through. Let the lap cars go through, but only the front three. Oh, look at that sportsmanship from the Haas. The Haas pulls off. And Camilo goes, stuff you, man. I'm going through, bro. But look at that sportsmanship from the Haas. That deserves a medal from Coda. Love to see it. Love to see it. Nah, no red flag. No red flag, Glytonic, mate. We don't do red flags around here. We race until the end. I don't care what glitches happen. We are getting our race. We're here for the viewers. The drivers can go smoke a hot one. All right, we've got one lap of racing, maybe 2 laps of racing. But we're going to go racing. One more time. I want to one more time. One more time. The safety car slows him up through the slow section. Here we go. Here we go, people. Who's excited? Who's excited? I'm excited. Mate, the chat's going off, eh? The chat is so excited. How many people? 29 people in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're excited, let us know in the chat that you're excited. You can type something, you know, like, hey, Skillsy, whoa, that's crazy. Lap 55, safety car, never seen it before. Safety car's in this lap. We're going to get 2 laps of racing, people. 2 laps of racing. Here we go. Yuki Bear will be the safety car at the front. They're all trying to warm up their tyres. Skillsy saved his voice for this moment, people. He has saved his voice for this moment. Down the back straight we go. I'm speaking a low register so it doesn't hurt my vocal cords. That's why I'm doing it. Yuki Bear's out in front. Yuki Bear comes around the corner, comes up to the penultimate corner. The safety car is in the pits now, and the foot is down. We are off racing again. Yuki Bear out in front. Camilo has held up the pack for MJ Roller because I know MJ Roller is going to be a bit of a threat. He has to stick in behind Camilo. Coda couldn't get past Yuki Bear, so it is Yuki Bear out in front from Coda, from Camilo, and then from MJ Roller. There was some dodgy holding up the pack there, I reckon, and there might be a ticket put in because of it. Through the S as we go then. MJ Roller in P4, right on the back of Coda. 1.5 laps to go in this 100% Miami Mystery Tier 2 round here at Wallaby. Ozgo Kano goes over Alfaneza and takes him over. He does have a time penalty down this back straight then. There won't be any DRS until next lap. Look at the gap at 2.4 seconds then. Carl Faneza gets past Ozgo Kano and up into P9. Into the slow section we go, into Sector 2. It is Yuki Bear from Coda, 0.4 of a second. Kamikaze and Formula Fish also fighting down the back for P15 and P16. Around the Sector 2 corner we go then, and down this back straight. The front two has blitzed away by 2.7 seconds, and maybe, just maybe, he saved him from MJ Roller here. Camilo doing the team thing. Camilo holding up the pack. There will be controversy with Matif looking to dive down the inside. He does in the Mercedes. There's contact. It is with Matif. Has to pull out. And it is the Haas of Camilo that goes through. MJ Roller tries to get the position back. DRS is enabled. Down the main straight we go then. Lap 57 of 57 we go. MJ Roller looks, that thinks better of it, has to stick in behind the Mercedes. Around the first sector we go and into the S's. It is Yuki Bear from Coda in the Ferrari. from Camilo, and then from With Matif in the Mercedes. MJ Roller in P5, and then Shifty Wizard in P6 from Squashy Joshy in P7. Around the S as we go then, and leading up into the second last DRS zone. Down this straight, and MJ Roller and With Matif are both going to have DRS. So down the straight we go then. Batteries are pumping. DRS is wide open. The back window open. Extra 30 Ks now down this main straight. What can they do going into the slow section? With Matif is up on Camilo, but he doesn't overtake. Why not? What is going on here? But up there is Shifty Wizard and MJ Roller, their teammates, but they're going wheel to wheel around the slow section. Dante is having a bloody heart attack. Shifty Wizard gets a 3-second time penalty and makes contact and goes through on MJ Roller, goes through on his teammate. That's absolutely crazy. The leader of the championship, Ozgo Kano, goes down to P12. But down this back straight we go then. It is the Ferrari of Yuki Bear. He took pole position. He's been in front the entire race. It is going to be Yuki Bear in the Ferrari. Is going to win the Miami Grand Prix. Coda comes through for second with Matif. Will come third for three. Beat him on the line, but also beat him because of penalties. MJ Roller P4, Carl Faniza, because of all the time penalties, goes P5. Camilo P6, Shifty Wizard P7, Ponslu in P8, Kahoot P9, Squashy Joshy, Bolsaru, Dito, Magic Shot up into P13, and that is Miami 100% Tier 2 Wallaby Racing League done. What a race, what a finish. After such boring race, we got an absolute cracking last two laps provided by yours truly and the safety car. What a race. Yuki Bear, take a bow. Yuki Bear P1, Coda P2, With Matif P3, MJ Roller P4, Carl Faniza P5, Camilo Shifty Wizard, Pomps to the Win, Kahoot, Squashy Joshy, Bolsaru, It's Tito, Magic Shot, Orphanoof, Kamikaze, Formula Fish, Swayzando, Ozgo Kano, Father Techie, and Scoob will close us off. Scoob and Father Techie both DNFing in that race. That was an absolute brilliant race to watch, brilliant race to call. Thank you all so much for that race. 100%. You got to have concentration. You got to have balls. Absolutely fantastic race by Yuki Bear. There's going to be controversy. People are going to call for a lobby restart. It's all going to go off. I can't do any interviews. I'm so sorry. Oh, maybe I can bring, I don't know, can I? Maybe I can bring the Xbox lads in. I can do Xbox interviews, but I have to get off this and then get on the Xbox. So I could do that if we want to do that. But absolutely cracking race, guys. Absolutely fantastic. What a race. What a race. So that is it. That's the mystery round done. 100% race done. My voice is done. I was Goffy. I got my voice through, man, all the way, baby. I got it through all the way. But we want to say from Wallaby Racing League, a massive, massive well done to Yuki Bear, and a massive well done to Coda, and a massive well done to With Matif. There's going to be controversy on that finish. We're going to read about it in the Discord chat. But come back tomorrow night for Tier 1. For Tier 1, it's going to be a cracking race tomorrow night as well. But that's going to be it for us here at Wallaby Racing League. That was 100%. That was a mystery round. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Skillsy. Say hi to your sister for me. That's lights out.